Okay, so last time we covered the Pythagorean theorem, which states that given any right triangle with sides A, B, and C, that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Well, actually, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The right triangle is just a geometric representation of this. Let's move on anyway, before I confuse you. Let's go to straight lines. Okay. So let's draw our Cartesian plane. And let's draw a line out on it. And 2 points, P of AB and Q of CD. Now what we want to do here is find the slope of the line. And what the slope is what angle of the line. So essentially, if the slope is greater, the line will be higher vertical. If it's less, it'll be lower. But I'll show you all about that later. Right now, let's just focus on finding the slope. So again, we draw a right triangle. This is equal to d minus b. And this here is equal to c minus a. Now, to find the slope of L, we mark in the angle theta is shown, but to find this, we just divide this by this. And you might not understand that now, but you will later. And that's d minus b over c minus a. So slope is just d minus b over c minus a. And if you know anything about trigonometry, it's actually equal to tangent theta. Rise over run. Or, some like to put it, delta y over delta x. The change in y over the change in x. Now, d minus b over c minus a. Now, does it matter where p and q are on L? They can be down here, q can be up here, they can be q, this could be q, this could be p, it doesn't matter. It always ends up being tangent of theta. Okay. So this is an easy way to picture the various possible slopes. Alright, so let's take a plane. And let's mark in the line x equals 1. And let's take a point 1M on the plane. Let's draw a line through the origin and that point. Now consider this line. What would the slope be? Well, it would be m, which is d, minus 0, m minus 0 over 1 minus 0. And that would be equal to m. So basically, m equals m. Now let's consider this picture here. Draw our Cartesian plane. With line x equals 1 again. Okay. Now let's take a line with slope 1. Slope 2. -1 and -2. Now we know that the slope is equal to 2, 1. Here it's equal to 0. Here it's equal to -1 and -2. So if m is greater than 0, and m just means the slope again, then the line rises. If m is equal to 0, the line stays flat and is parallel to the x-axis. It could be the x-axis or it could be parallel to the x-axis. And if m is less than 0, then the slope decreases. And that's enough for today. Next video we'll be looking at the equation for a line and some applications of that. And I'll see you then. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thank you.